Alright, let's go. Chain link. Alright, let's go to TradingView and see if we can find any hidden gems. Daily chart. Guys, they look bearish on the hourly charts. Not the bearish, not the weekly or the daily yet, but we're about to close in 20 minutes, and I'm looking at the volume, and it's pretty freaking obvious right now to me. If you go to the 3-hour charts, let's just go 3 and 13. These are not the right moving averages, but just bear with me. Okay, so the first time I actually take a look at this pattern here, my gosh, is this an ever successful pattern? It's the inverse head and shoulders. There's your take profit measured move. Here's the daily trend line that I drew. It's pretty accurate on both sides. It hits, and then last time it hit this moving average, we went down to 0. Yeah, 0. Yep. Try to warn you last time there. I warned my brother, my brother too there. So this time though, let's try to catch the short. I was an Ethereum short, but not Link. Didn't know I closed my link. But regardless, guys, if this is, let's say, an ABC or even a 1, 2, 3, it has to hit that 1618. Sorry, my brain's kind of like foggy right now. But we are looking at the candles here, and these are pretty bearish to me. This is not yet bearish on this chart, okay? But if we go to, this is going to be the bull cycle. If you guys follow me on my other here, I'll do, I got a couple strategies. You see these candles here, guys? That tells me that there's some pressure going down from sellers. And a lot of times, the only reason why it goes upwards is to liquidate the shorts. That's the strategy of the markets. Liquidation all the time. So what they'll do, trend it on low volume, see a good opportunity to trend on low volume, push up the prices, trend it on low volume, follow a moving average or something like that, and then finally, bang, liquidation of the shorts happen. So this is what I'm looking at right now, right? What everyone's looking at. The volume here is very, very high. Depending on how much link they have, they might keep trending it, but I don't think so. There's a lot of people trapped here. But take a look at the volume profile. Remember the video that I just did is telling us that the average price is actually down here. So most people in this trend got it from down here. Now that could be because of a multitude of things, right? Could be because a short squeeze happened. That was your retest. So let's call it this wave here. So let's say that's your average right here. I'd like to see the average up here. You can see this is how many traders got in. And I'm basically learning how to there it is. build a small account, right? So stay safe out there. You know, pyramiding. This is only 5x account, which is, you know, but I'm using Gann strategies, guys, and he was master at pyramiding. Bro, the guy made millions, like hundreds of millions. I missed it right there. Just short it. Just, I'm going to trail this line right here, 82.35. But I'm in a short. Oh, maybe I should still sell it. Damn. Okay. 81.17. 80. Yeah, it's not a good sell right now. But any retracement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, this doesn't even add up. 79, say 80. Aim for the green. 2. Be quick. Are they gonna let me? Yeah. Okay. Right there. Stops right there. Okay. Back to the charts. Sorry I missed that opportunity to pyramid. It's extremely important to pyramid. Sometimes they'll give you, depending on how much money you have, bro. Oh my gosh. Like even if you have $1,000, guys, and you're using 5x, let's say you do get in on a very good entry, or you're pyramiding, or you get in on half your account size and you start to pyramid. Like, we're talking some serious money, because a 1% move is on 5K. 1% times 5,000 equals $50 on 1%. So when the market's moving like this, all you have to have is $1,000 in your account. Yeah, you want to be extremely careful, because these opportunities don't happen every day, and that's the mistake I made when I was first starting to trade. Like, these huge jumps up in prices, we're talking about 15%. Yeah, I missed the uptrend, unfortunately. I missed this whole pattern. I didn't even look at the markets, but I saw that Link was up today 10%. So I said, okay, did a TA on it, and I was convinced, and I still am convinced, that the price is going to go much lower. This is going to be obviously the retest zone, but it doesn't really matter what I think at this point. Just look at the volume. There's a lot of people, okay, that got in at the top, basically, in this candle, definitely in this candle. So just watch. We want to know where's the best buy. Maybe 75.60. Okay. There's a 61.8 retracement. We also 75.60. Focus. And see here, since I'm not sure, I'd buy like 33% of my account. Okay, since I'm not certain. Okay. And then I would go back to my chart and be like, okay, what's really happening? What's really going on? Bro, we're about to get a serious MACD crossover. Okay, I just got filled right there. Oh, come on. Wow. How do you not fill me on that? See how much you start to add up here? Okay, now you got to be a little bit careful though with the pyramiding. You really do. Wow, did they fill me at all? Not even. That's a little bit shitty. To be honest with you. How close was that? One, two, three. Divergences. Very good strategy on the 5 minute for those divergences. 5 clear waves right here. What you're gonna do, you're gonna buy the pullback, you're going to sell the 382 retracement. That's what you want to do. So about 82. You know, anywhere around that, even 61.8, but sometimes it's not that strong. Okay. So I bought 33% of my account here. I didn't intend this to be a trading video, but you know, I'm trying to find hidden gems in the TA aspect of things. This is the minimum retracement that we're going to go on the downside. I mean, we could bounce up from up here, but very unlikely, especially that we have 5 waves down. Guys, this is free money if you're going to sell this retracement. Unfortunately, I didn't get filled there at 475. Okay, so that could be a lesson for you. I'm probably gonna get filled, but see, that's a green moving average. Like, how big is the retracement gonna be? That's a lot of volume right here on the 1 minute chart. Sometimes not reliable, sometimes it's not reliable. So, but it is getting supported at these levels right here. Like, the price could go all the way up here. It could go all the way up here, but it cannot pass 100% if this is a wave 2, right? You know the rules. Let's clear this. As if I didn't get filled right there. So I got in like right here, and then I got out here, and then for the retracement I wanted to sell more up here, but it never got there. Sorry guys, I wish I I wish I got filled there. That would have been better. I would have been selling on this green one and this white one. Yeah. So it's all about scalping, kind of. So there's something, I've been studying money management. If there's actually anybody still watching this series of videos, but this is basically scalping. And there's a brand of traders or investors called the connoisseurs. And these guys are the most profitable of the bunch. Now there's people that dollar cost average down. I can make a separate video out of that. Those guys sometimes win, but sometimes they lose big. I want to sell some more higher. Okay. So it hits the reliable EMA. These are not the right numbers here. Guess what? I've made a really good comforting strategy. One thing that I gotta do, I gotta take the time there to really dive into the charts. To back test a certain thing. What are we doing? Bear. Yeah. All right. Yeah, basically. So if you guys know the RSI rules, in a bull market we like to top at 80 to 90. In a bear market we like to top at 60 to 65. But in a bull market, 80 to 90. Okay. And we like to bottom in a bull market at 40 to 45. In a bull market, so like right here. But in a bear market, this is the bear cycle on these two charts. 30 to 20. There's a nice moving average for you. I think I'm gonna cancel my buy and just make it a little bit smaller. This will be a good sell, I think. What the bulls are fighting for is the 6 minutes. They want to push the prices above. but it doesn't matter. There's too much supply, in my opinion, that even if they do, the candle's going to open downwards. I'm almost certain that's going to happen. So 6 minutes, we'll see. Right, that's what I think, because I've seen it happen before. And I would like to have a study based on, here's VeChain. This is VeChain. Same exchange, just a different layout. I really like Binance a lot. There's Classic Pro. By the way, if you guys like the music, I can put the link in the description. It's specifically for traders music. You know, there's quotes on the screen here too. I got another monitor. So usually you sell each retracement, but noticing that there's a lot of volume here, this could be a deeper retracement. We'll see. I'll keep the sell. I really do wish. So pretty much, let's say I did get filled. The connoisseur method is that you get filled at a high probable bounce level, and then you sell higher. You know what I mean? And you de-risk yourself every single time. Gann's method is pyramiding. Gann was a very successful trader. So pyramiding. So let's say you got in right here on this retracement, which I did. Okay, and then when it breaks out, let's say right here, this is where you buy a little bit and then you try to aim for a retracement. Considering it was pretty much very, very noticeably the top right here because of this trend line, right? The trend line, if I zoom out, very reliable trend line right here. Guys, this could be very well be the top, and like we're going down. So this is why it's important to practice on a low money account if you're nervous about trading large money. Don't use your whole account. Use a small amount and try to compound that into a very hefty sum. As if I didn't get filled here. I still can be. Okay, I'm gonna cancel it. There's a lot of volume here though. I think. So the back test that I want to do right here, we might as well do it together. Like if we're actually going to try to build a trading team, if there's actually anybody still interested in how I trade, or how, you know, the methods that I've been picking up. Like Gann is a really good trader. Let me bring his strategy up again. That what he would do in a market like this, right? There's 7 different types of markets to trade, but very volatile markets where you could compound your account very, very nice sum. Obviously, you know the Elliott waves. If we go to the 5-minute chart, this looks like 5 waves, which means that the 382 can very probably get hit. And if it is a wave 2, it could go all the way up here. But really, guys, I mean, I wish I got filled on this one right here. 7679. These must be the insiders doing their job to support the prices to shake out the shorts right here. Okay. I don't know if we're going to surpass the top. All I know is that I know we're going to get a retracement. If this is it, this is it. But I think that we're going to go a bit higher. The 382 is what Philicon uses in his strategy. It's what he has back tested and seen that it works. Yeah. So basically what you would do is you would short that on any retracement. Okay, like but he tells people buy it. He tells people buy it, which is a good strategy for 1%, 1 or 2%, right? He uses the 5-minute and the 15-minute charts. Looks for divergences, bullish divergences. You see this candle right here? That was a support candle. Guys, it's still looking pretty good here for a buy. Here, let me buy some right here unfortunately. Okay, how much did I buy? I bought 33% of the account, about that much, and I'm going to try to sell it higher. So I still have mine, right? You just de-risked. If you don't feel comfortable, get out a little bit. If it goes, I'm going to sell that to 382. So 244. What is it? 8244, right? Right. So what we're trying to do is develop good trading methods, good trading strategies. So we bought it at 0, 0, 0. So whenever you don't, or no, we didn't. But whenever you don't feel comfortable, you get out of your position. You know. So we did get out 33%. We repaid that, right? I hope so. Yeah, repay. That's the thing with Binance. You have to figure out. We might get an ad here. This is the thing with Binance. You have to figure out how to use it first. I might buy the retracement here if it comes. So here's the thing. So you sell the retracements in a bear market. In a bull market, you buy the retracements. If it goes like this, boom, boom. But in a bear market, this is a retracement. This is a retracement. It could go higher. I hope so. That's my plan, right? And then usually you'd buy the breakouts depending on where you are. That's where you have to think. That's where you have to use your own mind and be like, okay, well, how much volume do we have? Is this a for real breakout? Should I add to this position? Where should I buy it? That's why I want to do the back testing. There's a lot of altcoins out there, guys. So you have to look and be like, okay, what's the best retracement? Maybe Link has a better retracement. Maybe it's going to be the 61.8. And if you're ignorant and not aware of that, then you're going to lose out on 1% plus 2% plus 1%. 1% on the upside, 1% on the downside. So 2% you'd miss out on here. 64, 65, 75. So basically what Philicon would do, and by the way, the same rules apply. In a bear market, 65 is the top. If we're really bearish, so we're only at 42 right now, a 3-minute chart, which is a bear cycle chart. Yeah, like we're going up right now. They're definitely trending up the prices. So this could be a little bit too close. I'm not sure with Link. Like we have 5 waves, so we could go up all the way up here. It depends how bearish we are, and that's all my bullets right here. So I'm still in the process of building a strategy. This is what Philicon would say, but considering this much volume right here, that's how many shorts, let's say, or sellers, bad sells, they get licked, right? Like look, there's no volume, which tells you also if there's no volume, it tells you it's a very good chance that it's a retracement, because what they're doing, they're looking for that next wave upwards that are going to start taking their loss on their short, right? So let's take a look how much funds we have here. We still have 80 short and we got out 50. So pretty much that saved me, how much did it save me? Not much, to be honest, on the way up, but on the way down it's going to pretty much double what it is if I get filled here. If I don't, then I'm pretty much screwed. But I think I will get filled. This is the big one, so I'll be careful. You have to take a look at the volume, guys. It's fake. It's like these guys are pushing it up to liquidate the shorts. So regardless, let's go to. So this was the close. This was the close 6 minutes ago, and it actually closed down. I'm surprised, but look at the past. Has it done that before? Yes. The answer is yes. So this is a similar candle right here, but like this is not, right? So So we definitely just got filled there. Okay, for one of them. 244 is our next one. That's our big one. We're about to get filled here, no problems. Oh. We got a little bit. I guess a lot of people, some people know Philicon strategy. But regardless, guys, like 61.8 could be the better retracement. But I haven't done that back test. So this is the retracement, the buy that you want to kind of, you know, do. What happened last time when we retraced like this? We retraced and then we just started going like this until we just completely. But this right here, it tells you, guys, like, come on. Come on, man. That's someone trying to sell right there, man. So did we just catch the top on that? Very close. But yeah, so that's the 382. That's Philicon strategy right there. You have to pay for that stuff. You know, you have to pay for that. But if you're still watching this video, I guess you should get rewarded. So once again, I say this is wave 2. Probably, maybe not. I think we're very bearish, and yeah. So the 382 is a very good strategy. And you know what it is, eh, guys? It's mostly it's about bots. And I don't know how they know what the 382 is, but they must know. Okay. So let's go back here, the 3 hour chart. If this is a 5 wave, like a 1, 2, 3, let's count the waves on this this thing right here. So 1, this is would be the third. 1, 2, 3, 4. Possibly 4. I'm just counting like subconsciously, right? without thinking. So 382 retracement here, which means that the fourth wave maybe 61.8 retracement, which would be a huge retracement, which would probably tell us that this is actually an ABC in my personal opinion here. 61.8 would be right here at 4. Put an alert at 4.5. Also put one here because it's about buying those things, scaling out your position, in my opinion, because that's how I've made the most of my money trading, is getting in and out at very, very key levels on these types of markets, on these types of booms or busts. So it seems like yeah, these guys are out. They're out. I'd be selling right now, really. See if I can get some more here. No. So that I maxed out pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna put some more music on. Well, it doesn't seem like it's loading up here. So yeah, we wait and we wait for another breakout. Okay, I think that if this is a wave 2, then as you guys know, wave 2s have to make it would have to be a larger wave. Like an A, like this could be the A wave. There's still a lot of support right now, as you can see at the volume and the tight candles. That's support, but the percentages are not worth it for me to take a profit here. I mean, we break even right now on our entry. Okay, so you see how that starts to compound. Yeah, I've compounded some pretty good accounts right there, but it doesn't happen often. That's the thing. If you miss it, take a trip. You know, go fishing. By the way, I think that is going to happen on Bitcoin fairly soon. June 26th. And that means that you're going to be able to make a lot of money on a lot of these altcoins and Bitcoin if you start to use these strategies. How long is the video? 30 minutes? Shall I keep going? I'll just title this live trading, I guess. But I am trying to find the retracement, and the thing is, it's tedious, eh? You have to go on a very, very low time frame and search it out, which is fine. It's cool. It's cool. Like, it's a reasonable effort, and that's how you backtest. You can also use the replay mode right here. That's good. That's good stuff. 21. Let's go to the 5 hours and see how it closed. Here's the 21. It just closed. This candle wasn't that big in 21 hours. 21 hours. This candle was not as big. So very well we could be getting pushed up here at the prices. Very well. So if that's what you think, then you can close your whole position and, you know, take a nap, come back in 21 hours or whatever. But the thing is, this is a bearish candle. And if it doesn't, and if it actually goes and crosses this moving average, there's the music. Our next target's in 5 minutes. Hope you guys can hear it. You probably can't, eh? So here's the 5 hours. We're still in the bullish control zone, as some people call it, above 80. But are the bulls actually in control? It does look like they are still supporting the prices, guys. They're still supporting. So from my last entry right here, 75. Let's see where it actually went. It went to 75.06. I would have got filled at 75. So note to self, for 0.5% minus, let's say, it does get back here. So that's like 3%. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it does break out here, because this could very well be the second wave, which means that it would be like this: A, B, C, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we'll see. I've seen this pattern happen like this before as well, where it starts getting rejected right here. So we'll see. 38 thou. Take a look at the order book if you guys are interested in the order book. It does help in support and resistances levels, but I'm not really interested in getting out. Is that dumb? I don't know what Gannon would say about that. Because if I do get out of my whole position, like, I don't know if I'll... Because I know Jesse Livermore would say that's dumb. Because on the very small movements, go for the very large movements, not the small movements. This could very well be a fourth wave right here, coming downwards. So if that's true, how do fourth waves usually look? Well, depends how the second wave looked. So use the 5-minute chart and see how that second wave looked, or B wave, I'm not sure yet. If it's a flat, okay, it's one of those, right? So A, B, C, very bullish pattern, bull flag. I mean, guys, it went up 15-17%. Plus, on top of that, it had that inverse head and shoulders at the start of the video. One, two, three, four, five. That was a truncated fifth wave right here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extended fifth wave. Regardless, A, B, C. That's a flat, but it's called a running flat. So since we got a flat here, more than likely we're going to get on the fourth wave we're going to get an ABC, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zigzag, A, B, C. So, but the thing is, okay, so what we did here is we took the retracement and we said that, look, if this is an ABC, it would come down all the way to the 61.8 possibly, because this wave 2 here just retraced to the 382, and that's a very bullish level. But the 61.8, like, those are the rules of alternation in Elliott waves. So I mean, if it does follow Elliott waves, then more than likely we're going to go here, which is going to be 6%, 7%. And if you trail that, you can make double, maybe triple your account if you know what you're doing in and out like that. Maybe even quadruple, to be honest with you. So that's when it starts getting exciting. But you do have to be very, very careful at pyramiding too much at the end of the trend. Because when it's at the end of the trend, like, you can get very fast moves, and then just like that, boom, all your profits gone. So yeah, all your profits gone, and then you take a loss on the thing. So there you go. There's your retracement. And so the buy, I'm interested in buying the next third wave, whatever that is. Guys, I still don't know if it's going to go like this, A, B, C. I don't think it will. Depends how big the pattern is. Do you get that? Okay, I'm going to clear this chart. Like, what degree of wave that we're on. Okay, use boxes sometimes for the 1-to-1 extension of, and that would be your buy at 64 for a 1-to-1 extension. But zigzags, the question is, can they retrace up to 1.618? Let me find that out for you. All right, so basically what the guidelines say is, if it is a 1618, let me just, okay, so it could retrace either the 61.8, this thing, the 1-to-1, which would be the box, the 382, which would be the dead last. If it passes the 1618, if it passes the 1618, then it's going to be a third of the third. Let me see that again. A 5-wave impulse. Honestly, I'm not sure what it's trying to say. If it goes down here, it could be a 5-wave impulse. So it could be a much larger correction, which would it pretty much tells you that um, pretty much tells you, look, we're about to get a crossover for the first time in a while. It pretty much tells you that it's in a larger degree if it retraces all the way down to the 61.8. So obviously you learn more by doing, probably, but I think this is helpful. It helped me. I remember, definitely helped me, you know, cooking, anything. Watch these videos, watch Phil Khan's videos. If you want to scalp, at least like have that understanding that you are in it for the long term. That's the thing with Phil Khan, because people say, oh, he and complain and say, oh, he only takes 1-2% out of the markets. Well, build a better strategy then. You know, his strategy is on point. 9 out of 10, he wins 9 out of 10 trades, or 70%, whatever. So build a different strategy if you don't like it. And that's just to get out. So what do you guys think here? Let's check Bitcoin. Is this a descending triangle right here, or what? Yeah, descending triangle. I do think that this could be quite possibly a descending triangle for real, which is a distribution pattern, which is nothing to joke about. Okay. Huge volume right here, and it does look like we got wicked off. Usually that would mean it's liquidation, or some idiot. Sorry to say that, but you know, vroom vroom vroom. Usually it's a liquidation. Unfortunately, I've been there. You know, so liquidation of what, 5%? So that would be that would be a 20x liquidation. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, because it's pretty important. That's the most essential question you can ask. And the thing is, with this question, you have to be you have to have been through at least one liquidation call, a margin call, to understand this question. And why is it important with volume and all that good stuff? You should probably already know what the question is, but if you don't, that's fine. You've probably not have been through a liquidation that brought you very near the top of so it does look like this is going to be an A, B, C, or a 1, 2, 3, which is okay because it tells me that it's a longer term. A longer term, probably a longer term 5 waves down. Okay. So this is the 100x exchange. ETC. What's ETC up to? Sometimes it's nice to have a short. I mean a hedge. in times like this. Okay, that's what Jesse Livermore would say. See the difference? Like there's a crossover that's about to happen here in the next about 1 day at the most, in my opinion. So there's no volume here on this candle, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this a pattern that I would want it long? By the way, I went to Tonvei's seminar. He said that one of the good strategies to do is to sell on a crossover. I've never seen it work. Okay, I've never seen it work. But I mean, it is a strategy that they use. So the last crossover that we've gotten was right here. And then they got defended. And it's not confirmed yet. We're not confirmed to crossover. So dudes, like this could be a nice little long play, to be honest with you. But I mean, I do think it's close to the top. But that's how I got liquidated. If you think like that, if you think that you're right, you're right, you're right, never think like that. Like the market is right. You're not right. The market is right. Okay. Am I wrong yet? No, I'm not wrong yet. But if I am wrong, if it surpasses the top, then for sure I was wrong. If it passes the top and I get out, no problem. Even if it passes this wave here, that means you're probably wrong. Even if you pass it right here, you're probably wrong. So have a tight stop loss. Gans says use 1, 2, or 3% stop loss and 5% max. So yeah, this does look like a bear flag. It looks like we are probably going to have 20 more minutes. If you still want to stay in tune and watch the charts, then do your thing. But it really is about getting in tune, guys. And I could have probably got some better levels here at the 61.8. I wish I got that bottom feeder of a call. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is where the breakout right here is what you want to buy basically on market. Basically A, B, C. I want to see a crossover. If I pull up this chart here on Link, here, give me a time stop in 1 day, because I do think that's relevant. If we get an alert, then I'll probably buy it. Ethereum Classic. And what's their goal? Liquidation. If you're short here and you're still short and the trend is changing, then you're going to get liquidated, more than likely, if it passes this right here. That's why I'm on 5x right now. 20x, you'll double your account faster, but can you sustain that? If you do have a strategy that's only, once or twice or 3 times a year that you use, like right now, or when Chainlink went to 0, like right here, then you should be fine, like this. Wow. My gosh, 5-hour candle. It fell 22%, and that was recently. Was it? No, not really. Kind of. How about ETC BDC? Let's go back to Link. So it could not be the time. maybe it's not the time for this thing to completely collapse, which just pretty much tells you that there's still insiders buying. And if this is the fourth wave, and there's going to be another wave up here, it could be truncated of some sort. The only thing that the rule of alternation would have failed at that point, because here we got a retracement of 382, and here we would have had a retracement of fuck all. Excuse my language. We didn't really retrace anything, but that's how Bitcoin really works, eh? With those freaking moving averages. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take a look at this volume, guys. There's some toppy candles, but if you change it up, go on a higher time frame, you can understand that this is not that not that much. Are we still profitable? Yeah, we're still profitable in the major position, major position. But on that, you know, the one that I just got in here, it's like kind of a tiny loss right now. Okay, and I think that we're going to go up to the 61.8. So I think this is wave 2. Okay, I really do. And if it breaks, then great. You know, broke. Then it's all good. You know, all good. So if you're still tuned in and you're still watching this video, you probably deserve to know what this thing right here is. And it's a middle point I use to with my trend lines. Try not to expose it. It's really good tool for bear flags. Okay. Oh, the candles are a mist. Yeah, I might get stopped out here, guys, to be honest with you. Now that I think about it. We'll see what Bitcoin's reaction is. If this is a confirmed descending triangle or not. Sorry about the Wi-Fi too, eh? I like this one. One thing that I don't like about it is that, once again, the bulls were strong enough to actually make this a fake out, basically. I was not expecting that, to be honest with you. And if I look at the longer term trend, tell me, and that's the thing with trading, you can't have a fixed mindset like, oh, this is going down. Like, if you think you're wrong, then just get out, you know? Like, this is looking pretty bullish, to be honest with you. And if you're scalping and longing or long-term short at the same time, I wish I bought the bottom right there, man. Really do. Wish I bought the bottom with my order. Yeah. So this is going to be the breakout point right here. Right there. Yep. But that's the thing though. If you're scalping, then you should probably just take a quick loss and then get in a better position. You know, so I've been contemplating what I should do about that. That's an assassin. So when it comes to money management strategy, it's being an assassin, taking your loss quick. Um, yeah, that's some support candles right here. Just the way it's looking still still bullish, man, until it drops again. So it's gonna take a while though, and then it'll drop again. But what, 20 minutes I said? Could take double that. But we'll see. So yeah, it was an A, B, and then probably a C here. If I pull up a retracement, um, like so, very micro time frames. Like I said, guys, we might go like this. These moving averages start pulling up, and then double crossover. That happens a lot for the tops. So yeah, that crossover is important. And it has not happened yet, which means the trend is still intact. Come on, baby, tell me it's gonna happen. Because if we do get a descending triangle, then this is going to, you know, obviously Link is probably going to be in trouble. So we'll see here. We'll see here. I wouldn't buy it, but I mean, There's year 13. I mean, it could go back up here, but yeah. Here, let me make an update video uh, afterwards. Probably won't combine them though, to be honest. So